This is Ziro Valley, a high-altitude plateau cradled in Arunachal Pradesh. High above the clouds grows a fruit unlike any other. Here at Naara-Aaba, India's pioneering organic kiwi winery, winemaking isn't just a craft, it's a celebration of local soil and indigenous spirit. Every bottle captures the crisp mountain air. Naara-Aaba, born in Ziro, poured for the world.
Hello everyone, I am Rita Take from Ziro Valley. We started a kiwi winery in the year 2017 and we launched a brand called Naara-Aaba, which apparently is the first kiwi wine brand in India. And thereafter, we diversified our portfolio with many other fruit wines like plum, pear, wild apple, and the latest in the addition is our superstar, which is a guava chili wine. So in terms of transforming the local economy, I would say that we have a lot of curious buyers coming from outside who buy the fruits from the local farmers here. And we as a winery, we also buy the fruits, get it from the farmers as and when we require it in the winery. So in a way, this has been a win-win situation for the local community as well. We have a session called wine tasting or a wine experience. So the first moment that they hold the glass and sip the wine, their first reaction is that, wow, the wine is so delicious. That is what we get to see the expression. So now let me take you through the art and the science behind winemaking process. Firstly, we harvest the fruit from the garden and we bring it to the winery and we let it remain there for a few days so that the fruits become tender, soft and more sweet. And then we put them under a crusher unit. With the help of a centrifugal pump, it pushes the crushed fruit pulp inside the tank. And when the tank is fully capacitated, then it goes for a fermentation process. The entire process of fermentation takes around maybe 10 to 15 days, depending on the fruits. Like as for kiwi, it's quite easy, I must say. After the fermentation is completed, then there's a process called racking where the liquid portion of the wine is transferred to another tank. And that liquid, again, it goes for a process called cold stabilization. After the aging process, we follow the filtration. Now the primary filtration, we have a separate machine for that, and thereafter it goes for the secondary filtration. And thereafter we go for bottling and filling, capping, etc. So this is one of the most exciting moments for all of us in the winery, because after a hard labor of 3 to 4 months inside a tank hall, we get to see our wine being kept inside a bottle, tightly sealed and getting ready to go out in the market. So we have 5 different variants of wine. First we have Kiwi Classic, then we have Kiwi wine with ginger, and then we have Kiwi Cardamom, Kiwi wine which is infused with large cardamom, and we have the guava wine with chili, and finally we have the wild apple wine. When we say the spirit of Ziro, I would like to take myself back to my childhood memories, where I grew up in a small village with very few households, a few people, a lot of fresh air, no much chaos. I have had the opportunity to visit some of the biggest of the distilleries in the world in Kentucky, and I have seen how empowering this alcohol beverage based industry can be, because thousands and thousands of farmers, they contribute in running the industry by giving their fresh produce, by giving their food grains to the industry. I completely align myself, with this also, because our industry, the winery is something which is non-polluting, I must say quite eco-friendly. So this is something that I want the industry to grow, and where more people can be accommodated, and then it can truly be flourishing.